Hey guys, um, it's been a couple months that I've been focusing on me getting myself back and trying to piece together a lot of what's been going on for me physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally since my hospitalization. And there was something that I revealed to my mom when I was in the hospital that shook her. And it's around acceptance. And I feel like this has been coming up for me my whole life. It's been webbing. Webbing isn't the right word. It's been moving through me and tapping me on the shoulder and making me aware that I was different. And to a kid, being different isn't necessarily something that's good. From a very young age, I felt very, very different. And I had a reading done last January, my Reiki Master's partner, and he's an incredibly insightful, very gifted man. And I had the opportunity to record our session and listen to it not very long ago. And he hit the nail on the head with me. He said, you're not of your family. You're basically of a higher consciousness. And it hit me like a ton of bricks when he told it to me then, but it didn't really resonate until recently when I was in the hospital. And everything really came to a head for me then, on all four levels: spiritual level, emotional level, physical level, mental level. All four hit at the same time, and it rocked my world on every of these four levels. And what it boiled down to for me was acceptance, and how my entire life I have felt like an outsider. And it's tough for kids moving from one city to another, especially if you're in grade school. You have to start from scratch. You don't know anyone. You have a strange accent that kids immediately tease. And I don't know, it just, going from a very small Lutheran school to a large public school was just weird for me. It seemed large to me at the time because my school was so small. Um, and trying to fit in and not fully being myself. And I just, out of defense to that, I just created this persona that I thought I should be, you know, have the right mix of friends and do as my parents wanted me to do, and being successful, um, getting a job when I was supposed to get a job, and getting good grades and getting into college, and being the good daughter, and doing all these things that I felt that I was expected to do. And it wasn't it wasn't until I was in the hospital that all of these pieces sort of fell together. And I've been grappling with self-acceptance even in my adult life, trying to be who I think people should see me as, and saying the right things to gain approval from people, and behaving in a certain manner that's acceptable. And how many of us do that? Because we're programmed that being different, being unique when we're young is wrong. And all these years I go back and I've had some incredible things happen in my life, and I don't want to go back and redo anything because I wouldn't be here right now having this conversation with you. But I wonder, how many situations that I just tolerated instead of speaking up for me, standing up for me, and really letting others see the real me. It's not a new me. There is no new anything. It's the real, authentic version of me. And it took me getting as sick as I got for my world to be completely turned on its head, for me to feel like I escaped my own personal hell that I was within. And I've had these past few months of incredible reflection. I've had a complete paradigm shift in every facet of my life. I don't know how many people have been through quite as serious an illness as I have, because when you are temporarily mentally incapacitated and can't even function as the real you, I don't think there's anything more horrific than that feeling. And it was a wake-up call that I am not going to be living behind a mask anymore. I am done fitting in. I am done doing what's expected of me. I do what's in my heart. I come from what's within me and what aligns with me. And it may not make sense to a lot of people, and I don't carry the burden of having everyone like me or understand me or want to spend time with me. I've let go of that because I only want to connect with those that truly see me and really see me. I accept me, and I'm proud of the woman that I am. I am proud of what I've just overcome these past couple months, and I'm still going through it, and it's not over, and I'm okay with it because it's because of this journey that I've gotten some really incredible insight on things that I held important before that just are so superficial, that don't matter anymore. And I am done being quiet about what I'm passionate about. I'm done being quiet about the power that I have within myself to not only be the best real me, authentically me that I can possibly be, and help others to do the same thing. It's been a lot of time me being by myself. And the me before would have judged that. The me before would have said, why are you alone? You should be out doing things with people. Instead, taking this time, because I've needed a lot of time to heal. And I have spent time with people, and it's been extremely meaningful time, but I'm really selective now with where my time is being spent because I have to honor myself first. Before, I would always put other people before me. Always would put other people before me. And it landed me in a really bad place. And I refuse to do that any longer. The only way I can serve others is by serving myself and taking care of myself first. And that was a huge, huge realization for me, and not an easy one for me to admit to. And finally accepting me for the incredible woman that I know that I am, and seeing incredible, beautiful people every single day because I choose to see them. I feel their energy. I see their presence, and I know that there's more work to be done. And I, for one, am willing to put in the work because there is such a need for more love. There is such a need for more acceptance. And now is the time. There's no time for excuses anymore. I was making a ton of them for myself. For years, for decades. Mask is off. Excuses are gone. And it feels good to share this with you guys because it's not been an easy couple months for me. It's not. And it's been a lot more good than it's been not so good. But the not so good moments, while they're fleeting, they're just as real and just as powerful as the good ones, because it gives me an opportunity to learn and to dig deeper and to see a little bit more of what might still be in there that needs to be uncovered and released. And I feel like there's so many of you guys that are struggling too, and maybe going through some crap that you don't want to talk about because you're fearful of being judged or not accepted. And I'm here to tell you that you're not going to be judged by the people who really love you, and the people that accept you, and the people that see you. And we're here. I'm here. And I feel so called to just be open and to help others get clarity on who they really are, and dive into that self-acceptance and working through the crap that needs to be dealt with. And it's not always fun, but on the other side of it, there's just this ease and calm and peace with owning who you are. It's such a powerful feeling to own who you are, because there's no one else out there like you. There's no one else out there like me. No one else has a gift that you have. No one else can see the world the way that you see the world. That's so amazing. And I feel that I was given a new lease on life, and I've been given this new lens, not only to see myself through, but to see the rest of the world through. And wow, it's just so incredibly moving to just work through this and to share this with you guys, because it's really been a big part of my recovery these past few months. And so grateful and appreciative for this whole process. And it's going to continue to ebb and flow for me. And the worst of it's behind me now. And it's only uphill from here. And for those of you that are dealing with crap, it's only uphill from here. You know, some days I can only look at hour by hour, and I made it through. I know you can as well. And I'm here to support you in any way that I can. So this is going on 14 minutes. I'm going to wrap it up and just say this is the time for us to be here for one another, to support, to uplift, and I'm here to do that. So thanks for listening. I love you guys. Take care.